You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to check out two Easy Bake Ovens. Not one, but two. Both of these are from the early 80s. The one on the left was called the dual temp oven because you could change the temperature here, up and down, low temp, high temp. And then the one on the right was the mini wave oven, kind of like a microwave at the time. Both from the early 80s. Now, why did I pull out two ovens that you've seen before? Because the mix that I'm showing you today actually mentions both ovens. So I wanted to give you a quick look at them so you can see the two ovens. These are both light bulb baking ovens, not a heating element, and they both have one light bulb inside of them. Now, a lot of times with ovens that I've used in the past, I take out the light bulb. So I have not tested that yet, but what I want to do next is check out this unique mix. So let's check it out. So here we go. This is the set I want to show you today. The Care Bears Cookie Bake Set, Betty Crocker, Kenner from 1982-83. I believe the instructions on the inside say 84. Now, the box itself, let's just go over the box. I'm just amazed that it has survived this many years, and the only problem is really that someone ripped it open but never used it. I mean, that's not a problem, but now I get to show you, which is exciting. The other side, same thing. Interesting, it's got three price tags, one from Labella's. Don't know where it's lived its life here, but it ended up being $4.47. And so what you get inside is the mixes, 4 of them, 2 cookie cutter molds, those are the blue things, the mixing bowl, baking pan, 4 cookie mixes, which I said, 2 chocolate, 2 vanilla, rolling pin, 2 plates, 10 candy something graphics, tummy graphics. And the instruction booklets. What's a tummy graphic? I think they're talking like a Care Bear mark. Alright, so there's the instructions. Now, what caught my eye originally... Ooh, I'm missing one. Hold on. There's not all the instructions. There was this extra one that mentions the dual temp oven. So I said, alright, let me grab my dual temp oven. Gives you some instructions there. Then I was reading this set of instructions. Now, interesting, there was 2 of the same sets of instructions. Let me just show you the full color graphic on that. Pretty cool if you're a Care Bear fan. Did I hold it there long enough? Probably not. I will do it again. So what caught my attention is that they list both the mini wave oven and the dual temp oven, both warming up at 15 minutes. Set the dual temp oven to high. So I said, well, I've got both ovens. Let's check them out. Here's the pan. So that's why I am probably going to use them both. We'll see. I have not taken these ovens out in years. There's the bowl. Cool rolling pin. It gives you an adjustment there, so it looks like you could only make the cookies so thick. And that's what you need for the shapes. Here's the mixes. I'll get those out in a second. Here's the cookie cutters. So you have 2 shapes on this side and 2 shapes on this side. Now, they don't give you, well, when I'm looking at this is actually taller than the cookie cutter. So how does it cut? We'll see. Maybe use a rolling pin on it? I don't know. I'll have to look at the instructions. And then you have these little tummy things. What are tummy things? Oh, I see. They showed them on the front. I guess they're like little candies, and they have different little designs on them, which I will take them all out when I'm ready to do that, so I can show you all of those. Let's get the mixes out, and we're ready to go. It's just amazing that they stayed sealed like this. And another amazing thing is that they actually, let me cut this, by feeling them, are pretty soft. I don't see any weird discolorations like we've seen in the past. They've stored really well. Okay, there we go. Yeah, nothing. No yellowing, no color change there. That's a good sign. And then there is the vanilla. And it's interesting the way they printed them like that. Not the whole thing here. It's half and half. So this makes about 10 cookies. So really, I only need to do the 2. All right. Now you've seen everything here. Let me plug in the oven, see if I've got light bulbs in them, and we'll get them set up. Okay, let's see if I left the bulbs in these. Oven number 1. And it works. The light lit up. You can see it right there. Oven number 2. Did I leave the bulbs in? Yes. All right, so we don't have to go through the process, but I got this out of my bulb bin, which I've never shown you. Do you want to check that out? Let's do that. Okay, that is the light bulb bin right from there. That's where I got that pack of bulbs. And you can see here, like this, I got at an estate sale or garage sale for $1. I've got a couple of those, couple of these. I know there's another one deep down in here. I try to keep everything as organized as possible. Those are actually official Easy Bake Oven replacement bulbs from GE at the time. So that's what I was going to use, but I don't need them now. And other miscellaneous bulbs that I've used in videos. All right, let's get back to the ovens and let's get started with the mix. Okay, I temporarily turned the ovens off. I had to wash everything, so now let me put them back on. I think I'll just leave them plugged in like this since I'm using 2. Okay, those are ready to go. Now, let me get both mixes in. I decided to do this a little different and do both mixes, at least get them somewhat prepped. Okay, here we go. That is the chocolate. It does not call for much water. I think it was a teaspoon and a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Remember, I had a problem with the chocolate mixes and teaspoons of water. And from first smell, it actually smells okay. Maybe a hint. Nothing like what I've experienced in the past, that's for sure. Oh, I lost a little bit of chocolate there. Now the vanilla, which has a slight pink hue to it. I think I might cut this one a little bit differently so I can, yeah, ooh, okay, so it's like a pink cookie or something, peach. Don't know if that's intentional, I'll have to look back at the box, but okay, those are both done. All right. We'll need that in a second. Now let me grab, now none of the utensils come with it, so now I'm pretty much allowed to use my home stuff. Okay, we'll leave that one in there. They look pretty good. Surprising. Quite happy to find out that they are pretty good. Adjusting the tripod there. Okay, pour contents into mixing bowl, add 1 teaspoon of water and mix with a spoon. Press dough against side on mixing bowl until it clings together. 1 teaspoon. I know, it just never seems like enough, does it? So who out there has seen this mix? I'm waiting for answers. This is the only one I have ever seen. I'm still thinking to myself, is there someone out there like a super collector that's got every Easy Bake and Kenner product and every mix? That's someone I'd like to meet. I was thinking today, I have a pretty vast collection. I would say it's somewhat museum quality in regards to the amount, like who's collected almost every Easy Bake mix that's out there. Now some of the earlier mixes I don't have. They do sell them, and I've seen them. But trying to catalog them all, that's the issue. I've been having trouble cataloging. Okay, look at that. Perfect. So it's sticking the way they want it to stick. So that worked out better than I thought. Yeah, quite happy with that. What does it say next? I think it said, let's see, okay, press dough, okay, cut a sheet of wax paper and sprinkle with a teaspoon of flour. Knead dough into a ball with your hands and place on waxed paper. Let's leave that one. Let's get this one mixed up. There should be no difference here. Sprinkle roll down. Okay. Maybe I can make a vanilla chocolate. Ooh, vanilla chocolate. I would need to go to a remote site with all of my collection to show you all of the ovens. I just don't have the space. I would probably need like 4 or 5 tables. Now this one doesn't look like it's working. Give it a little bit longer, but I'll keep pressing. I think we hit the turning point. Glad I didn't add water. Okay, let's do that. Let me get some waxed paper out here with a little flour. Let's get this on this. Okay. This on this. A little flour. I gotta knead it. I have to use my fingers. I know it's not pleasant to look at. Let me bring the camera back just a little. There we go. They're just a little sticky. Place on waxed paper, roll it out with your rolling pin 1/4 of an inch thick. That one looks pretty good. I left a nugget. I'm not leaving the nugget. Oh, I don't want to use that. Let me grab another tool. Now, it does not look like vanilla. Looks like a light salmon color. Okay, I'm feeling that one. That one's feeling good too. Into a ball. Pretty nice. Okay. Let me wash, reset here, come out, roll these out. We're getting there, but it's going to be a little bit longer before I can actually cut a shape. Okay, I thought it'd be good to just kind of start afresh. I brought in a cutting board because I thought it'd be easier to do on that, but I think I'm just going to use that as my side holder for the paper. Okay. Now it says, knead dough into a ball, okay, and place on wax paper. Roll out with a rolling pin 1/4 inch thick. My guess is that this is 1/4 inch thick. Okay, there's too much. Let me just go this way. Does this fit in there? This doesn't even fit in there, so I'm okay. Let me get a little flour. Does say sprinkle rolled out dough with flour. I wonder if I did that. Let's leave this off to the side. And then I can go this way a little. Okay, let's see. This is slightly wet from washing it. Okay, let's just see if it's the right size. I don't think it's even the right size. The rolling pin is not doing what I need it to do. It just does not look like it's going to fit. It'll be really close. Well, here we go. Let's try it. That's what they say. That's what I'm going to do. Sprinkle it with flour. Let's get that really good. I'm just having a feeling it's going to stick. Then, it says, align the cutter with, okay, press a candy wafer into the center. Now let's take a look at these. Here, that's what the cutting board will be good for. Watch. And then I'll hold it up. It almost looks so far like there's no duplicates. They've given you unique for each one. That is cool. Okay, so take a look at those. Pretty cool. Let me bring down the lighting just a little, darken it up. All right. Let's take the smiley. So I need to put this in the middle, line this up, press into the dough, and cut out my cookie shape. Let me give you a straight shot of that. It doesn't look thick enough. It's just something doesn't seem right. Let's just see. Oh, it's close. Ooh, we lost a hand, but yeah, we lost this and this. So let's see if we could salvage this. Since it's our first test. His little hand. Nope. So we have a Care Bear with no arms. Let's take I'm going to spray a pan. Doesn't say to spray the pan, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Let's just get him in there. Got plenty of pans, 2 ovens. So let me get 2 pans. Okay. So now we know which one I did here because it's covered in dough. It is a really precise pattern. Look at how detailed it is. Am I not understanding this? Because if I go this way, it cuts it. But I need this to be wider. Look at how wide that one is. That's not going to work. All right, let me get a different rolling pin. You know, I get so excited when I find something, a set like this, and thinking, oh yeah, it's going to work out great. It's going to work out great. Oh, it's not going to work out great. So we adapt. Okay. Which one would you do? Well, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. That looks like that. We'll call this a St. Patrick's Day cookie. Press. Align the cutter with the candy. Press cookie cutter in dough. Remove cookie cutter from dough. Gently pressing down on the candy as you remove the cookie cutter from the dough. Oh, so that's what you're holding it with. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to risk it. Spray the mold. Put a little flour on it. I know what you're saying, that's not a little flour, but we'll tap it. Put this here, press, hold, and lift. Ooh, yes, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Now, if I understood the directions at the beginning, I probably would have had the first one right. How cute is that? Okay. Put cookie with candy into a pan for baking. Bake for 6 minutes in mom's oven, 5 minutes in the mini wave, or 5 minutes in the dual temp. Remove from pan holder. Allow to cool and serve. All right, so here we go. Let me get that set. I'll come back and do this, but let me get these both in their ovens. All right, this is the pan pusher for this oven. A little bit different than the other oven. It goes in this way. There's an arrow there, and you go up to this point right here. Here we go. Okay, and then this oven uses a little bit different pan pusher. You can see, actually it's quite different. So it goes in this way. There's the little arm to stop it. Let me get on this side here. All right, 5 minutes. Now, I will have to make more cookies, which I will do now. Let's get this in there. Wrong side. Here we go. And action. Okay. 5 minutes. I'm going to try to squeak out a few more cookies with this dough. So I'll make 4 of each dough if I can, and then use the molds twice. So I'll have to wash them and clean them really good. I think if I roll out half of this, it'll be close. Let me just knead this up a little bit. That's also incorporating more of the flour, right? So maybe it'll work better. Right there. That's close. Okay. Let us grab another one, and we'll do the rainbow. So the spray, which I did, and the flour, which I did, might make it tacky, but it seemed to have worked. Come on, cover it. Push, hold, shape. Yeah, I cut off a little bit of his head, but we're going to call that one good. It's a little thin, so I'm trying to make all 4 for each one. That was too thin. But we're learning. Okay. Now that one is done, so now I need to do this one. Then I'm done with this dough. I guess I will not do, well, I guess I could. Let's do a little different head color. So I'll mix the two. We'll roll this into this. A little thicker now, nice. Okay, Q-T mark. I'm calling it cutie mark. I know it's not that. Okay, that one's done. We just did this guy, so here we go. Last one. Shape cut and action. Push that in. Pull it apart. Ooh, we could salvage it. No, we can't. This dough seems a little bit too soft. But I could do that. There we go. I know it's not perfect, but it's what I've got. Okay. A little deformed, but still functional. Let me go wash these, come back, and actually I got a minute, so I'll be back, and then I will continue. Okay, I am back. Let's stop that temporarily. Let's get this oven in. Okay. Let us raise the camera. All right, here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That one came out great. Okay, that is number one. Oven number two. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's move this guy out of the way. Let's move this one here. Let's get this here. So you get that whole, like, you're watching it with me as it comes out of the oven. All right. There, you're part of the whole process now. Here we go. Now this one has no way of grabbing it, so let me grab the other pan pusher. Oh, it didn't really work in this particular oven. It's a little bit thinner on this part. Ah, look at that. There he goes. A little floury, but, you know, we're okay. I think I can clean that off later. I've done it before. All right. Let's continue on. Spatula. Where did you go? Okay, I started, but I don't have my spatula. Huh. Spatula's way over here. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm taking these two off now. Since I have so many pans, okay. That's cool. It's cool having two ovens going. I think I could use this pusher for both. Let's give it a shot. Yep. Yeah. All right. Back to making cookies. All right, I just want to see if we can clean that off. Yes, there we go. We need this tray. Can we clean this guy off? Yes. Oh, good. I'm sure there's a baking technique for this. Maybe spritz a little on it. Okay. All right. Let's just mix this one up a little bit more with a little more flour in it. So the dough, it's, you know, it's got a nice little stretch to it, but it still has a nice consistency. Let's take a chunk. Chunk, chunk, chunk. We'll use that as like a last-ditch effort scrap piece. A little bit more. Beautiful. Okay, so the molds, let's leave that one there. A little wet, but we'll get that out of there. They were hard to clean. They're not perfectly clean, but enough for me to go here. All right, here we go. All over my hand. Great. I know, I'm putting it on the cookie underneath, but that's okay. All right, let's do the heart. Okay, here we go. We've had one perfect one, one okay, and one, that should have just not been done. Ooh, we lost the hand again. Well, let's try to save it this time. Oh, you know why? It's got a little tiny miniature heart. Let's give it back to him. He needs his hand. The heart is kind of there, but That one came out pretty good. So what do you think it's so far? Well, let me know in the comments. I'm always curious what people think. So that's why a lot of times I ask you these questions, Tell me, what do you think? Did you have the set? Do you like the set? Would you try the set? Okay, so that's the one we did. This will be the next one. Let's pick one of these here. It's like a smiley face moon with a something or other. Ooh. I've got to cut this one and get to those cookies in the oven. Okay, so that, again, wasn't thick enough. But I have to leave it. Still neat shape. Okay, let's get those out and get those in. Pretty cool, dueling ovens here. That one's pushed out. This one goes in. This one's pushed out. This one goes in. It would be kind of funny if I had 20 in my oven set up and I had this massive cookie production. Ooh, that one came out really nice and it puffed up. I got me a puffy cookie. Yeah, this one's okay. Now, you're supposed to let this warm up in the warming tray here, so you know. You're not technically supposed to do that. The shape didn't come out. The cookie was thinner, and it actually is a little dark, so. All right, we have 2 in the oven. Timer, I'm going to set it for 4 minutes now. Start. Gotta keep moving. All right, I'm not sure I'll be able to squeak 2 more full cookies. Let me save this with this. I'll have to do 1 more. Let's just make this like a overall different looking cookie. I'll leave it a little thicker. Which one? A little more intricate. Well, they're both pretty intricate. Let's try this one. The last one. That's a little cupcake. Anybody celebrating a birthday? That's your happy birthday cupcake. The best one so far. Okay. I have 1 minute on that. I have to... Do you think I can squeeze 1 more? How cute is that? I don't think I can. But let's just play. I have a minute. It'll be really thin, but let's do it. Okay, so this is the one. Ha! Look how thin that one is. Big cut. Okay. That goes there. I'll tell you what, I was going to stop the camera there, but while you're here, I'm going to clean up. Let me grab my tray. This is my put the stuff away tray. To the sink, so I can get it to the sink. Normally I do this off camera. We'll keep that there. Done with that. Let's put this cap back on. There we go. Stop. Let's move that out of the way. Ooh, look at the color. It's not... Yeah, let me bring the camera in a little bit better for you. It's not yellow, but it's still pretty cool. All right. This one is a little taller because it's got that extra piece on the bottom. Let's see. It's a thinner... Was that the thinner one? Okay, so I have 4 pans with cookies. Let me get organized here, and then I will come back and we will continue on. Okay. This one, baked. Baked. These are the second batch. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that looks like, but I just did a video from Happy Meal Toys, and the face on that looks like one of the characters. What character is that? That's your trivia question. Okay. And these are the ones. Yep, these are done. The heart. Oh, I thought I had more to bake. Okay, in the last two, yeah. Okay, I'll be back. All right, I do have a minute, but remember these were pretty thin, so I am going to push them out. Plus I didn't start the timer exactly, so I think they're going to be about 30 seconds shorter than the other ones. Yes, good. See, that one came out pretty cool, striped. You can't see it completely yet. I'll surprise you with that one. That was the super thin one. Okay, there we go. You can't completely see them in good detail, but at least you know those are out of the oven. All right, let's get these ovens out of here, come back, and I will show you all of my creations. Okay, last two. This is my favorite right now. The stripes came out nice. Okay. Now, compared to the box, I think they're pretty accurate. Although mine have a lot more flour on them. Their box doesn't show that. Take a look. And then look. Let us get a nice close-up. Alright, there you go. Here, if I turn it this way, it'd be better. Let's redesign this. You go that way, you go that way. Now, more than likely, we'll see, I'll do a test. I'm going to keep the little candy inserts just so that I can keep them with the set. All right, there you go. Most favorite. Actually, I think that's my second favorite. I don't know why. I just like the little coloring there. What do you think? Let me give you an extreme close-up. How's that? All right. Let's take a little nibble of the defective one. Crispy. That's not. Let's take a little nibble of this guy. Let's just see if these come out. Okay, so they will come out. I'll be able to save them and put them back, just for the history of the set. But this guy's leg, I can't save it. Surprisingly, it is not pungent at all. Okay, let's try this guy's leg. Even though it's a combo deal. Whoa, get back here. That's what the back looks like. Here, we'll just take his head. It's softer. Nothing. Oh, I did a reset instead of a stop. Sorry about that. There. And then you know what? I just want to see what this is like here. Sugary sweet. Like Care Bears. Well, there you go. That is the Care Bear bake set. I know I destroyed one, but at this point, I'm here to show you what these sets are like. If it sat in a box forever, no one would ever know exactly what the set was like. Now we know. And the future generations that watch this video will know. I hope people do care in the future. We shall see. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it. There's a huge playlist of Easy Bake Oven videos. If you can, that would really appreciate it. Go to the playlist in the description area there. Click on that and just, let it play. Enjoy the videos. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave,
What's up, Butch?
make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.